Hi students, Dr. Kale here. I wanted to tell you a couple things about the grade report so that you understand kind of how you're doing in the course. The first thing I want to mention is, well, first of all, Elliot Lawrence is a former student and TA of mine. I added him to the course and then put in some grades for him so I could show you an example of a user report that looks like it does to you. So there's Elliot, but these aren't real grades. The first thing that you might notice if you go to the bottom of your grade report is a course total grade like this. It's like a 55 or a 43 or something like that. Don't let that shock you. The way the Moodle Grade Book is set up, this is the total number of points out of 100 that you have earned so far in the course. So this number will keep going up as we have more assignments and as I grade more assignments. So don't worry about this grade. What you can look at is the grade averages for these areas of assignments. So we've got quizzes on the one hand, and then we've got your forum and preparatory assignments that you've done. And if you take a look at this average is accurate unless you haven't turned in some assignments. So I want to, this is the first thing I want to emphasize. You see this 93.5? That's not your average if you've just not turned in any some assignments, right? So your average could be much lower than this if there's assignments that you have not turned in, right? It counts empty grades, it just ignores them. That's the way the Moodle book works. So don't be tricked into thinking, I'm doing pretty good. I got a 93 and I got a 92. If there's assignments that you've missed, your grade's actually lower than this. But if you turned in everything, I've graded everything. It's actually anything I haven't graded yet, it just shows as empty, which is fine. So this is an accurate average. As long as you've turned everything in, this is an accurate average of your grade so far in the course. So one thing you'll notice, it's a little bit messy because we've got two different groups. So I put Lawrence in group O1. All the assignments for group O1B are up here as well. But they're not counting against you. They're just empty. And then you'll notice I drop your two lowest quiz grades and the two lowest of the other grades. So fake Elliot got a 68 on this quiz, that got dropped, and he got a 70 on that quiz, and that got dropped. And so this is the average after those drops. So if Elliot's looking at this, he'd say, I'm doing pretty well. I got a 92 and a 93 in those two areas. And I also want to let you know that my grading scale is a little bit easier than most. And I realized I had not put it on the syllabus, so now I have. So if you take a look at the grading scale on the syllabus, you'll see that things are stretched down a bit. It's a little more forgiving. I especially like to do that in my Gen Ed courses. 93 to 100 is an A, 89 to 92 is an A minus, and you'll just notice it kind of stretches down, like a 75 is a B minus. Even a 66 is a C, right? So, and it spreads down a little bit. Below 55 is an F. But the grading scale is there on the syllabus. You can kind of see where you stand there as well. And then as far as what the parts of the course are worth, the forum, you'll just as a reminder, your forum assignments are worth 35% of your grade. Your quizzes are worth 25. The midterms 10 and your My Ethics project is 30. So you're going to put a lot of effort into your final project for the semester. The forum assignments also includes your preparatory assignments, by the way. So forum and preparatory assignments are 35%, quizzes are 25, midterms 10, and My Ethics is 30. So I wanted to let you know how to figure out how you're doing in the course. I didn't want you to worry about this number. Again, that's the total number out of 100. These averages should be accurate unless you haven't turned something in which case these numbers are going to be inflated. And what you would need to do is add up the total assignments we've had so far, add up your total grades, and then divide by the total number of assignments. You'd have to do it old school. If you have any other questions about your grade, please feel free to email me, or better yet, just put yourself into my appointment schedule, and I'd be glad to talk with you about it. So have a great day. I just wanted to make sure you knew kind of how to read this grade book. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.